Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to What the Fuck News. My name is Destery, and I'm just really glad you can't smell me right now. I literally smell like a baby diaper filled with rotten trail mix. God help me! But this is What the Fuck News, where we talk about the strange-ass news that you might have missed in the last week. And actually, the last week has been really slow in weird news for some reason. Like, literally what made headlines last week was, does Demi Lovato have a twin sister named Poot? All because of a picture someone took that made her look weird. And as hilarious as this picture is, it's just a reminder that even the prettiest people can look fucking terrible if you take a picture at a wrong angle. Like, I don't have a ton of confidence as it is, but it certainly doesn't get any better when the front-facing camera of my phone accidentally turns on and I'm sitting there like,
you are beautiful, no matter what they say.
or even worse, when you're taking a picture of yourself and you think you look pretty good, and then someone else takes a picture of you without you knowing and you're just like, God help me! So no, Demi Lovato does not have a twin sister named Poot. But in some actual What the Fuck news, Halloween was last week, and as expected, some pretty weird shit happened. From the normal but awful shit like finding staples and razor blades in kids' candy, to even some horrible people going so far as to put Nickelback CDs in people's candy bags. What kind of a world do we live in? But as a What the Fuck news first, I'll be listing off this year's most terrible and offensive Halloween costume. Be warned, they're terrible. To start us off, we have Nicki Minaj and Drake in complete blackface. You also can't forget the magnificent Lil Wayne costume, also done in complete blackface. Then we have a used tampon, which, why? Then we have Bill Cosby drugging a lady, as well as Caitlyn Jenner and zombie Steve Jobs, which even for me is too soon. Then we have Hitler and Anne Frank just hanging out together, which is fucking terrible. British model Stella Maxwell dressed up as, quote, a sexy baby. And then finally, a dude having sex with a sheep costume, which by the way is completely legal to do in Tennessee. Don't ask me how I know that. Point is, whatever you did for Halloween, whether you dressed up and trick-or-treated as a terribly dressed ghost, or just stayed inside and watched the movie Hocus Pocus, it could have been a lot worse. Next in What the Fuck news is Uber drivers. We've talked about a few weird Uber drivers in the past, like the foreign guy that started jacking off to his passenger. In a story last week, it was actually the Uber driver that was attacked rather than the other way around. What? I know. Apparently what happened though is the Uber driver by the name of Edward Caban was driving his passenger who looked like your average typical douche hole around Newport Beach, California. I mean, not to be judgmental, but he is wearing his hat backwards. Nothing says I've given up on life more than a backwards hat. I'm honestly surprised he's not wearing Crocs. Anyways, apparently douchehole McGee was too drunk and belligerent to give the driver directions, so Caban told him to get out of the car. That's when the passenger started randomly hitting him and saying,
"Say something, you little shit, fucking bitch, fucking get the fuck out."
Fortunately though, Mr. Caban had a hidden form of self-defense in the form of an AK-47. I'm just kidding, it was pepper spray. But can you imagine? That's when he started pepper spraying the guy, which finally got him to get out of the car. I also just love what he says in the end when he's like,
"You got mace, motherfucker."
what is this, a reality TV show with Ashton Kutcher? Welcome back to Maced. You just got maced, motherfucker! Oh my god, am I on TV? Maced! Ah. You got me so good. But since the incident, Caban has quit his job at Uber and is now on the lookout for a new job with hopefully less assholes. Yeah, good luck with that, man. Assholes are everywhere. And lastly, in some movie news, a metric titload of trailers and movie news have come out in the last couple of weeks, including the announcement for the new movie in the Harry Potter universe that is said to be a prequel of Harry Potter known as Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which is also based on a book by Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling. And so far there hasn't been a trailer or teaser for the movie yet, although there has been a ton of news concerning the cast of the movie, which now includes lead actor Eddie Redmayne as well as Colin Farrell. Next, the trailer for the Ratchet and Clank movie was released, and although I've only played like 2 minutes of that game, I'm still really excited about it. Like, there hasn't been a ton of really good movies based off video games. Like, I think the only movie that actually gave justice to the video game was probably Silent Hill. But like, every other movie that was based off a video game fucking sucks. But yeah, as excited as I am about the Ratchet and Clank movie, I'm probably even more so excited about the Sly Cooper movie that is also said to be coming out in the same year. And finally, the final trailer for Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens was released, and I couldn't be more fucking excited about it.
I was raised to do one thing, but I've got nothing to fight for.
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
The Force. It's calling to you.
And as great as that trailer is, and showing us more of the action and what the story could be about, I personally fucking hate when trailers do this, when they just don't give away anything about what the story is about, and they just say generic shit like, We can make it through this. You can't give up.
Nothing will stand in my way.
We have to fight! Every beginning has an end. Like, literally all of what I just said could have either been a trailer for Star Wars or a commercial about menstrual cramps. So seriously, go back and listen to what I just said and pretend it was all about menstrual cramps. That's why I fucking hate that shit. Because it's just generic, stupid one-liners that just don't fucking do anything for me. Point is, come on, Star Wars. Give us something. Anyways, that was it for this episode of What the Fuck News. My question of the day for you guys is, what were you for Halloween? Leave your answers in the comments down below. All of today's stories, as always, are in the description down below, as well as all of my links. Also, be sure to check out my newest video on my channel at youtube.com/CatandDesta. If you watch it, then I'll marry you. True story. That being said though, guys, I will see you next time for another What the Fuck News. Thanks for watching, and fair winds.